Greetings, everyone. This is Payment Lunas, your host, your friend, your coach. Today, we're kicking off the final bonus Q&A call for Ry Duong, class of February 2028, and of week 3, and graduation party. So, welcome, Ry.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to it.
Yes. So, yeah, bring on your questions.
Yes, absolutely. Just 1 second, image podcast, because I want to be able to. The question, I have many questions. I don't know if you got a chance to listen to my
I
voicemail, so I
did.
could,
You
good,
said that you
awesome.
would send me a message 2 hours later. I haven't got any message. So, I took a note. So, we'll do our best to get the best of it because I have a call at
10
uh, at 8 o'clock here in 15 minutes. So we'll do the best we can. So this
in
is
15 minutes?
yes,
Okay.
50-50-50.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so we'll do the
So
best we can.
I
Yes.
so I wrote down so two things, because right now my niche is two particular groups. So I help, here is for the men and here is for the couples. So if it's all right with you, I'll start with the first one.
Can you write
And
them
I,
down in the chat so I can follow? Or if you just copy paste. Hmm.
yeah, I can actually do that.
Thank you.
Where can I'm gonna have to email it to myself. Give me one quick second. This one. It's on my phone and one is the laptop, so it's gonna take me
No
just a
worries.
few minutes.
Or you can just copy paste and send it to WhatsApp, and I can look at it this
Oh,
way too.
yes, that would be great.
Yep.
Perfect. It actually works better. So this is the first one. You can read it out loud and I'll submit to you the second one.
Okay, let me copy it and put it on the chat. Where's the chat? Okay. Okay, a bunch of couples cut through the bullshit, communicate with radical honesty, and build a powerful relationship that can sustain both love and ambition. Okay, so when you read that yourself, imagine that you're your client. What comes to your
Hmm.
mind reading that? And be brutally honest and sincere with yourself.
Okay. Okay. Brutally honest. Okay, when I read that, I'm gonna put in the second one here for you. And then I'll come straight to this. Okay, so when I read, I help entrepreneur couple cut through the bullshit, communicate with radical honesty, and build a powerful relationship that can sustain both love and ambition. It's missing a timeline, and it does say that it's entrepreneur couple. I don't know if I have to mention a demographic or anything like that.
Can you?
I don't know. I don't know if I can actually put a demographic.
Entrepreneurial couple, that's good. It's a good start,
Mm-hmm.
but it can be also pretty wide.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can go one layer at best 2 layers deeper, even one layer deeper,
Yeah.
that would really hone it even better. Because that's better than entrepreneurs or people. But
Yeah.
let's go one layer deeper, and then based on that, we can see if we can go even one layer even deeper.
Okay, so how do I go one layer deeper? What am I looking to get deep in on? Like, what are these entrepreneurs?
Remember what I always say? You're your avatar. Just look at yourself. Who you are.
Okay, so newly
Describe
started
yourself.
entrepreneur.
Describe yourself, and then help the version of you just when you're at your lowest, when you're having your issues in your couple, for example.
So I would say like it would be entrepreneur who are just freshly starting into the entrepreneur world, who are embarking on this journey.
Are you helping them with the entrepreneurial journey or helping them with the communication and the couple?
It's just basically two couple who are entrepreneur. They're about to launch into their business and having to juggle family relationship and their business, and not get lost completely. And
Okay.
entrepreneur world kills the love. and a family.
Okay, so that you've changed your premise from what we talked before, because before we talked, wanted to have people, not people, sorry, men to have the difficult question, the difficult conversation with with a partner, and we thought that this would be an amazing way because you went to that. So one thing I would highly recommend you is not change every day with what you want to change because it's a faster for you to go nowhere. Choose one and stick
Well,
with
that
it.
was the second one. That was the second one that I had. So I just texted you the second one. So this is the couple that I wanted to do, and
Oh,
then
okay,
the
okay.
other one is
I'm just seeing the second one. One second. I'm just seeing the
yeah,
second one. One second. Let me copy paste
sure,
it
no
here.
worries. Yeah,
I hadn't seen that. Okay, option three. So the first one, I have entrepreneur couple. That's option one.
yeah.
So where's option two? You have option three here. Okay. I help purpose-driven men transform relationship confusion and communication struggles into confidence, clarity. Okay, that's much deeper because it's much more, streamlined, much more clear. But still, I ask you the same thing. When you read that,
Mhm.
what do you think? What comes to your mind?
When I think of that, it's just I think about men who are starting to get some kind of traction in their career, and they have full of ambitions and full of desire, but they're struggling to handle all of the pressure that are on their shoulder, and they don't know how to do it in a way where it's balanced, where they're not losing focus, where it's just career driven, but they come home, they're not connected to their partners, they don't know how to express their emotion, how to set their boundaries, how to connect with their partner when it comes to intimacy. So it's like men who okay, I help purpose-driven men who are confused about relationship in their couple, how to better communicate their message with more confidence, with more clarity, and create that intimacy with their partner in a loving way.
Okay. It's a bit too long. Make it shorter.
Mm.
Because remember,
Oh,
this is your elevated
mhm.
pitch, five
Yeah.
second at most. Remember, I shared with you guys inside the academy as well as inside the WhatsApp group, the you
Yeah.
know how, make it more conversational as opposed to just you. For example, you know how men and, for example, just going
Yeah.
through this, you know how men and relationships are face a lot of confusion and communication struggles, and they'll say,
Mhm.
"Yeah, okay," and then you say, "Well, I help them overcome this," and they'll say, "Wow, that's amazing. How do you do that?" Then you say, "So how I do it to my." I shared with you guys the framework. Let me find it again on the chat. Where is it? February. Okay. Okay. Go back to all of this. Damn, I missed this group. It was so good. February 24. Gary, yeah. Okay, you know how.
Yeah, because I have that in my book. I help something solve a specific problem
Yeah.
with proven solution in a time period.
Yeah. Let me find that. You know how. Week two, building your program. I can't find it right now, but I'll find it to you. Oh, here. Okay, let me send you this video. Copy. Maybe I have it right here. Mm, Okay. Day two, 4 week. Anyways, I found the video and I'll send it to you. Watch this video. It tells you exactly after that. So yeah, so make your offer more streamlined, make it clear because just like in the video, if I can't understand what you're doing, what you solve, I cannot give you money. See? So let me open the video here.
If I don't understand what you do, I don't understand you can help.
Okay, let me open it here.
If I don't understand what you do.
I think I have the, okay. Okay, here.
So with regards to the video, like I actually polished another one. So is I help successful purpose-driven men who struggle to effectively communicate in their relationship, develop emotional awareness, confidence, and leadership so they can create healthier, more connected relationship
Okay, I help successful purpose-driven men who struggle to.
in as little as 30 days.
Okay. I help successful purpose-driven men who struggle to effectively communicate in a relationship, develop emotional awareness, confidence, and leadership. Of those three, emotional awareness, confidence, and leadership, which one is the most important one? The one that they need to take care of first? Because remember, we're looking at one pain point, one person.
Confidence and leadership.
Yeah. Okay, let me copy it here. No. Okay, successful purpose-driven men who struggle to in relationships, develop emotional. So yeah, so identify among those three things. Between develop emotional awareness, confidence, and leadership, which is the number one, the most important one. And the best way to do that is to simply ask them directly, not guess, simply ask them. And this is where the ask method that I shared on day 2 of week 3 is all about.
Okay.
Because you want your outcome to be very clear. You focus everything on pain point number 1. And of course, that doesn't mean you cannot optim with pain point number 2. First, you focus on optimum with pain point number 1. And once you've done that, you've earned the trust, gained the confidence, show them that you can deliver, displaying the expertise. And it's going to become infinitely easier for you to optim with pain point number 2. And then pain point number 3. And guess what? Pain point number 2, number 3 can be beautiful upsells. Because you've already shown them, hey, you're able to help them. But first,
Okay.
help them with one specific, the number one pain point initially, and then take it from there.
Okay. So then how should I reword this then?
And even then, in all of that, what is the pain, what is showing like, what is the number one pain point in all of that? What is the main problem you're solving? That's what I'm trying to get at. What is the main problem?
The main problem is they do not have the guidance and the confidence to actually carry out healthy communications and the skill set to learn how to stay connected to their partners.
Okay. Can you translate it in easier, simpler terms?
What do you mean? I don't know what that means.
That means in simpler words, less words. Like, for example, my thing can be very long. It can be very simple as I help you get more clients through podcasting. Very simple. I help you
So what would help them
overcome
and have a more successful relationship rather than being in confusion?
or better can
Feeling
be
more
also
confident, like more confident in their skill set to be able to properly communicate their needs and build intimacy with their partner.
Okay, from what I remember from our earlier conversation, I'm gonna try to remember and write something
Yeah.
here for you. And then you can fill in the blank and make it, and we can brainstorm and help men have the real difficult conversations in their couples. So this was the very high level,
Yeah.
principle, and then let's amplify that. Let's make it, add maybe a couple of more meat to it, so to speak. You said you help
Mm.
men. So maybe are you helping professional men, entrepreneurial men? Uh,
Well, I help successful, purpose-driven men.
okay.
Basically, I help purpose-driven men, just
Okay.
men who are driven.
Okay. To be able to have the really difficult conversations with their partners so that they can live a more deeper connection in as little as 30 days. That could be something like as a starting point. See the last message I shared with you?
Yeah, I help purpose-driven men to be able to have the really difficult conversation with their partner so they can live a more deeper connection in as little as 30 days. So what pain point am I addressing with these men? They don't know how to
The-
have difficult conversation with their partners.
Yes, so that would be your main elevator pitch. And of course, you can one day will tell you, wow, that's amazing. Tell me more. And then that's you can tell them more detail. Say, hey, this is you can give them maybe in
Yeah.
two, 3 sentences more details on that. But your
So then I'm
elevator
trying to, mm-hmm.
your elevator pitch has to be short, sweet, to the point, and it has to include the important details. So when he or he hears it, he will know, wow, that's exactly what I need. So what I'm going through.
Right.
So and
I'm trying to think the avatar. Like if I think about purpose-driven men
yeah.
to have difficult conversation. So like the avatar, what does that man
Oh,
look like?
sorry.
Yeah.
Purpose-driven men. Are these men single? Are they married? Are they in between relationship? That's another important point to add. So you can say, I help purpose-driven men who are currently in relationships or single or just in between relationship or just broke up. Those can be ways to really further, you know, specify and focus on the man you're helping. So I'm saying this as a way to guide you, and then you can
Mhm.
select which one.
I'm thinking they're in relationship.
Okay, so purpose-driven men. Okay, let's write this down. Purpose-driven men who are currently in relationships to be able to have the really difficult conversations with their partners so they can live a more deeper connection. That looks better. We're getting somewhere now.
Okay.
That's more specific.
Okay.
And helping them with the difficult conversations, that's a very, very, very important one because every man in a relationship has faced that issue.
Mm-hmm.
Now, asking even further, asking the man that you're helping, what is causing them to have that blockage or whatever it is that's stopping them from having the really difficult conversation? Is it because of lack of self-esteem, lack of open communication, lack of trust? That's how you go deeper. But again, these are things that we cannot guess. The only way to find that out by simply asking them using the ask principle.
I think for a lot of these men is
Mhm.
they lack the skill set to be able to have a healthy communication. They don't know, they don't have the confidence, first of all, and they don't
Okay.
know how to bring up a difficult conversation without losing
Okay.
their fucking mind.
So now we're getting somewhere. So let's add
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'll presume, okay, who are in relationships to be able to have the confidence to have or to initiate the really. What do you think of that? The last one.
To initiate, maybe to initiate. Okay, let's see. Did you just, yeah, to initiate the really difficult, I help purpose-driven men who are in relationship to be able to have the confidence to initiate the really difficult conversation with the partner so they can live a more deeper connection in as little as 30 days. Okay, that's starting to sound a little bit better. It's just missing a little something. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Mm.
So these men's are really struggle. They're working their butt off. They don't have that confidence. Um,
So
and they
if you're
have a hard,
saying that they're working their butt off, then maybe you may want to add IL purpose-driven men were busy. IL
yes,
busy,
busy.
purpose-driven. Okay, let's add that. IL
Yeah.
busy, purpose-driven men who are in relationships, relationships to be able to have the
And then can we just shorten the word to have the confidence?
Okay. How would you do that? Okay.
So I help busy, purpose-driven men who are in relationship to have the confidence
Yes.
to have
Okay.
real difficult conversation with their partner so they can
Yeah.
live a deeper connection in as little as 30 days.
Yes. I like that. I help busy, uh, purpose-driven men with relationship to have a confidence, have real difficult conversation with partners. Yeah, I think that's. I didn't forget anything.
Okay, that's so far I can work with that for
Yeah.
sure.
And then,
So
of
now the
course, it's a
next,
work in progress. We're working towards not the final product, but towards the starting point, because this is going to evolve as your business evolves as you go. You will find
Mhm.
out some patterns. Like when I started, I wanted to work with male entrepreneurs in the 40s, and within a month, I noticed that 90% of my clients are women. So I had to adjust.
Yeah,
So you will
yeah,
adjust as well.
yeah. And which brings me to this question. So I have in my container those men's circle. Now, how do I run a 5 days challenge for people?
Okay, very easy. Great question. So again, once you've really honed in on this messaging, for example, in here we come to the conclusion that we want to help men that lack the confidence. So now you take the option, the premise of helping them with lack of confidence, and
Mm-hmm.
you find 4 or 5 different ways to look at it or angles.
Mm-hmm.
Each day you teach one aspect of that. For example, look at my
Okay.
website, the structure of my 5-day challenge. And you simply plug in your details into it.
Mm.
Let me send you
Oh,
this.
which template are you talking about? Because
Let me
yours is pretty well done. I just don't know what
one second,
template
one
I'm
second. Let me find the
following.
website.
Yeah.
What is it called again? Podcast leadschallenge.com. I had it somewhere here. Why did it take so long to load up? Okay. Do I have it somewhere here? Why is it so slow? Okay, here. No, that's not it. Well, here. Let me share my screen.
Yep.
Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, let's go towards skip that and go straight to the structure. So, okay, here, content, challenge content. So day one, foundations, for example, meet and greet, my story, and now podcasting changed my life, and then why do you want to achieve this, and why is podcasting so powerful for you? So for you, it would be meet and greet, your story, and how being able to have the really difficult conversation can transform your relationship, for example. Day
Mm-hmm.
two, for example, for me, brainstorming about your podcast. For you, it can be brainstorming about what's stopping you from having the difficult conversations in your couple, for example. Okay? And day three,
Yeah.
you go deeper into what you did on day one. For example, day two, brainstorming, and day three, we took the findings from day two and then we helped them identify and craft their slam dunk offer. For you, it can be so day one, your story. Day two, what brainstorming as to what may cause them to have the difficult conversations. And day
Mm-hmm.
three, look at the biggest one, the most important one, and look at ways to help them overcome that. And day four, we show them another aspect of that. For example, for me, I talk about all the tech side. So day four for you
Mm-hmm.
can be the different tools or ways to open communication with your partner. And day
Mm-hmm.
five, you bring everything together. You show them more, and then you invite them. You make an offer to come work with you to help them solve the problem they have.
Okay.
It's not rocket science. I just find one pain point, and then each day of the challenge, give them one aspect of that. Focus on one aspect of it. Go back to day four. What was it? The challenge is day four of week three inside the academy. I go in detail
Mm-hmm.
into how to structure your 5 day challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Let me, okay, where is it? Quickly go to the slides, day four. No, not here. This is week three, day three. Challenge here. Okay. Let's open this one. No, this is not. Okay, yeah. Writing a challenge. Okay. So everything is here. So well, okay, ultimate challenge conversion. Okay. It's all about really understanding your audience, uh, owning in on zoning in on one pain point, and each day of the challenge, you look at one aspect of that. And
Okay, so if we were to recap what I was supposed to do is week one. What am I doing on week one?
sorry,
Just for your
day one,
five
not
days
week one, day
challenge.
one.
Day one, I'm
Are you
sorry.
talking about your challenge?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, let me stop this. Go back to here. So, for example, day one is I share with you the link to my website. You
Mm-hmm.
can look at it on WhatsApp. Okay, and so day one is basically foundations, meet and
Mm-hmm.
greet, your story, and how you were able to overcome with your partner the difficulties in having the challenge and having the difficult conversation, for example,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And day two, you brainstorm as to what is stopping them from
Mm-hmm.
having what is the main challenge in having the really difficult conversation. You just brainstorm with them. You let them tell
Okay.
you what is it, and then
Okay.
this is going to be gold for you. Take notes, and then the
Yeah.
next day you go deeper into the main one.
Okay.
And then you show them a specific way to overcome that main problem. Day four, you go even deeper, or another aspect of it. Day five, you put everything together, and you invite them to make them an offer to into your first. For you, it's going to be your first program. You can call it your founders cohort or your soft launch. You know, they're helping you launch it at the same building it at the same time as you're going through it. You know, you're doing them
Okay.
a case study pricing. And you give them a 50% scholarship. Let's say it's going to be $2,000, whatever. You say for the first class, you get a $1,000 scholarship. And you
Mhm.
work with 3 to 5 people to really help them get the best result possible. And then you're going to take that testimonial to go get the next class.
So I remember that part. I remember giving them the $1,000 scholarship.
Yeah,
Let's say I do the 5 days challenge and I say my courses cost 2,000, but I'm giving you a tuition of 1,000 as the
scholarship.
founding, yeah, scholarship or tuition,
So your
whichever
tuition,
one.
so after scholarship, your tuition is going to be only $1,000. Yes.
Oh, it's after the scholarship, your tuition will only be okay,
Tuition
got it.
was what they're paying. Yeah, you have the full price is going to be, this is going to be launched, say, in 30 days.
Yeah.
And for you guys, because this is the first class, we're doing you can call it a founders cohort, or you can call it a soft case study launch, soft launch, pre-launch,
Hmm.
whatever you want to call it.
Hmm.
Because it's a pre-launch and a founders cohort, I'm giving you a $1,000 scholarship. So therefore, your
Okay,
tuition is going to be only $1,000.
got it.
And then at this point, your goal is to get even one person to say yes, not only for you to make money, but also for you to validate the process, the idea, and that's going to open the floodgates in your brain and your mind. And also for you to go to at least one client and get them the best result you can.
Okay. And so how do I convey it in a way where I struggle? How do I convey it where it's a no-brainer that what I have to offer is such valuable? Because the reason why people don't buy is because you named it very well, is these are the 3 questions that they must answer in their head. Can I trust you? Are you competent? Can I do it? And what is in it for me? Which is so true.
Yeah,
So if I think about conveying my value, why they should buy from me, I'm having a hard time kind of convincing in my own brain. Like
that's it.
I don't know if I'm doing it properly in conveying the value of my coaching that, oh my
Mhm.
God, yes, absolutely. I have to buy it from Ree because nobody else can teach what she teach.
That's a great question. The best way to answer that is simply by having laser clarity as to what is the one pain point you're solving and for who. And then you need to be able to really explain to them their problem better than they can do it. If you can show them, hey, you understand the problem better than they can do it, then it's
Hmm.
wow, I need this
Can we
person.
try to do that? Can we try that to do that together with this quote that we have? I help busy, purpose-driven men who are in relationship to have confidence, to have real difficult conversation with their partner so they can live a more fulfilling or deeper connection in as little as 30 days. So I feel comfortable with that. I'll polish it some more.
Yep.
But let's say, how do I convey value for that?
You can give value by really understanding their problem, by really speaking the language, and the best you do is by simply asking them. This is why it's so important to follow the ask principle because what me and you think does not matter at all. What matters is what the
Yeah.
person you're helping wants and needs. So this is why it's so important. This is why I always say you are your avatar. Look at yourself. When you were at the lowest, when you were starting on your journey, what did you wish was there? Who did you wish was there as a big brother, big sister? Hey, hold my hand. I've been in your shoes, and together we can get better. Because the best person you can help is yourself. You're not trying to help a fictional character. And this is why, to be honest, I'm having some reservation as to you wanting to help men while you being a woman.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
it's sure you can do it because myself, my
Hmm.
90% of my clients are women. I'm not a woman, I'm a man. So that doesn't mean
Hmm.
you cannot. But start in a way by simply asking them. It's all going to start for you with simply asking your audience. Please do not waste a second or spend a penny trying to build a program for them because you can spend a lot of time, a lot of money, and then cricket. Because again, what
Yeah.
me and you think does not matter. What matters is what the people are ready, willing, and able to pay you what they want and need. So it's very important for you to really understand the man, not even the man, but the man that you can help at the highest level. And
Hmm.
one ways to look at it is, for example, look at them. You've been dating, all the men you've dated, they all have some common characters, personalities, traits. So I take a piece of paper, write that down, and
Yeah.
summarize the man if you can find an avatar, look at all of the men you've had in your life. What is the most common trait in them? Are they mostly nerds? Are they mostly shy? Are they mostly, you mentioned you liked your favorite, your type of man was the one that were kind of, shy but had a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
Mention that in your avatar, because that's a man that you understand best, because that's a man you have the most experience with. Does it make sense?
Yes, but the men that I've dated that seems to be the avatar are men who do not take responsibility, men who are arrogant, men who are fixed in their idea, men
Hmm.
who reject responsibility. Those are the men that I know. Those are the men that I dated.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can be reformed.
Can you, I agree, because it's too much in their own head. Can you help the men, just like you mentioned earlier, that you can see they have a lot of potential, but they kind of lack self-confidence or whatever? That's a man that you can help very well, because that's a man that he may know and even realize that, hey, I have potential, but I just need that help from someone that understands even better, from an actual woman. So she can tell me what I need to do to improve my communications skills. So I can have the difficult conversation with a woman in my life to really have the most amazing relationship together.
Okay, so when I think of that avatar, because I just worked with a client today that's fresh in my mind.
Mhm.
Um, he's a very successful coach, super bright, very driven. Um, his struggle is not feeling good enough. He doesn't think that he's good enough to earn the woman's desire and attraction. These are the men that I'm good with. Men that I can actually leverage their greatness that they can't see within themselves, see their worth. Because what happened with these men's uh, childhood traumas, different growth in there, they just never feel like they're worthy enough. So maybe that is like busy entrepreneur men who feel like, they're very successful, but they struggle with their own self-worth. And so therefore they don't uh the woman they're with like he's looking like I can't have her, but me I see him like she ain't at your level. And then I help them match with the right woman, attractive, ambitious like they are, but also who works as a partner and not who is self-centered.
Mhm.
Those are the men I love working with.
These are gold. Mention that. So one way to mention that is, remember the video I sent you at the start of this call. Watch it. It's a 10-minute video. It's very powerful. It
Mhm.
talks about another way to tell people what it is by having a conversation with them. So you know how men, some men, they know they have a lot of potential, but they always felt they're not good enough to earn the woman's attention. They don't see the value because of childhood trauma, and they were never worthy and struggle with their own self-worth and all that. Use that and say, yes, that's me. That's exactly what I am. Well, guess what? I help them overcome that. Well, how do you do that? I do that by, and that to tell them in a nutshell, the name of your program, and as little as. That's another beautiful way to really engage people in your elevator pitch, to really have them engage as opposed to just passively waiting for you, listening to you. Because most of the time, people after 1.5 seconds, they zoom out. They get into their own mind, their own
Mhm.
ideas. They can't wait to either end the conversation or move on. But when you keep them
Mhm.
engaged, like having a
Yeah.
conversation, make your statement conversational. That's another beautiful way to
Mhm.
really stand out, because when you meet people, it's, oh, I help X do Y. That's what 99% of people do. But the name of the
Mhm.
game, as I mentioned before, is to differentiate yourself. By you saying, using this formula this way, you will really stand out. You will really capture and retain their attention in a way that's going to
Mhm.
open the doors to real meaningful conversation, as opposed to them just cannot wait to move on and end the conversation. So this is how I would recommend for you to build your elevator pitch using the you know how formula, and you simply plug in the information. I copy pasted on the WhatsApp the what you just told me. Not good enough to earn the woman's desired attention. Doesn't see at their worth. Childhood trauma. They were never worthy enough. Struggle with their own self worth. Use I wouldn't say use all of them, but use at least the one or two most powerful ones. And again, the best way to find out is you simply ask them. Run. You have your own Facebook group, right?
Yep.
Okay. How many men do you have there?
Well, in that particular group, maybe about 20.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's enough. Ask those men, hey guys, I'm building something that's gonna help you further, but I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
What is the main thing, the main reason, the main pain point, obstacle, challenge that's holding
Mm-hmm.
you back, stopping you from having the really difficult conversation that you know you need to have with your
Mm-hmm.
partner? And you simply,
Got it.
you can do two ways. You can either just, what I would recommend, you can just let them tell you. You just ask the
Mm-hmm.
question. Another way would be you ask the question, you offer them like a multiple choice, like you mentioned these ones. Say, actually do both. First, just ask them, let them tell you, and you will see a
Mm-hmm.
top three, top four. That's beautiful. Write this down and then ask them another the second question, follow up. Say, hey guys, thank you for your feedback. Among those two or three most common reasons, which one is the most important one for you guys? And simply let them know.
Okay.
Let them tell you, sorry. And build your
So
message
then the question I would ask, right?
around that. Yeah. The question you ask them is, hey guys, what is the main reason, challenge, pain point, obstacle, whatever word you want to use, that's holding you back from having the really difficult question that you know you need to have in your couple, but you're not able to have yet or currently? That's it.
Okay. Do you ask why that is?
First, let them tell you which one is it, and then as a follow-up question, you can say, hey, and then you will see a notice. You will see so you will notice patterns, top two, top three, even 20 men. Even if 10 of them were to respond, you will still see some patterns. And then note that, write those down, and then you go back to them and say, thank you guys. Now, among those two or three ones that you mentioned that are the most common, which one is the biggest one? And then again, let them tell you.
Yeah.
Don't assume. Because again, what me and
Yeah.
you think doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Always
I
remember
got it.
that.
And also, like, I wonder as well, Lorenzo, uh, like, oh God, what was I gonna say? When I ask these questions to these men, I want, oh yeah, like for example, you had suggested join Facebook group and
Mhm.
then watch them, see how they're interacting, offer values to them before you actually try to sales anything. How do I do it in a way that is not salesy, sneaky? But like, do I like so far I joined maybe five men's group,
Mhm.
uh, and I just go and listen to the interaction or read the interact. How does one do it? Do I have to do it every single day? Do I have to like what am I doing?
So again, the short answer is go back to day one of week three. I lay it out in
Hmm.
details, but I will
Hmm.
I will explain to you in a summary here. First day or two, just read, take notes, and then spend maybe a week simply and only answering questions in a meaningful way. I'm not
Okay.
saying write an essay, but you know, two, three sentences, because most people they either reply with an emoji or a smartass answer, and you
Hmm.
come here, you provide real, actual, you know, helpful answers. That's gonna be magic. People will start liking it, hearting it, commenting, tagging you, and people will start sending you friend requests and tagging you. And that's how you start. You do that for a
Okay.
week, just providing value. You don't do anything, just answer questions. And after a week, you make a post introducing yourself and you don't say anything about your business. You simply say, my name is Ry. I'm the host of the, for example, Eternal Love podcast, where I showcase men
Hmm. Hmm.
who are having learning how to overcome the main challenge when it comes to them having the real difficult questions and the real difficult conversations in the couple. And I'm looking for such men to showcase them, to feature them on my podcast. That's all you do. And you just wait and see. I mean, just wait. You will be flooded. People will, as long as you've done your pre-work, which is to provide value for a week or so, people will jump on it. And after you do that, another week of that, then you can make a post telling a bit more about yourself, or even better, reach out to the actual admin or owner of the group and say, hey, whatever, I love what you're doing. I enjoy my time being here. And I would love to have you on my podcast. You invite that person onto your podcast. And on the podcast, what I do is I never get someone right on a podcast. I always do a meet and greet call to get to know them. Get them on a call, a meet and greet. Tell them, hey, listen, first I'd like to do a meet and greet call just to get to know each other, to see if we're good, to get to know each other. They will say yes. And then you invite them on the podcast. On those two calls, you really get to know them. And as long as you've done your work properly and you've really, really been focusing on one thing and one thing only, and that is to provide as much value as possible,
Yeah.
you can tell them, hey, Mike, John, how can I further help you? He's going to tell you. If he doesn't, you can suggest, listen, I would love to host with you a Q&A call, or ask me anything for free to your audience. Don't say masterclass, don't say webinar. Say, ask me anything, or a Q&A call with your audience so they can ask me any question they have for an hour. And as long as you've done your work properly and you've built the trust and rapport, he's going to say yes, because it's a win-win-win for everyone. For him, because he's providing great content for his base. For the people, they're getting to talk to an actual expert. And for you, because it gets you visibility. That's how you
Yeah.
play the Facebook game the right way. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. And I'm gonna send you a little something here for my podcast. I did an image. I wasn't sure, like it was for Nothing Less Than Extraordinary with my hummingbird. I want to make sure that it is actually because you have your podcast, so I was wondering if it does this look good? Is the
It's
visual
beautiful.
like
It's beautiful. Send it to me also on WhatsApp so I don't lose it when I close this. Okay, let
okay?
me. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's actually great. Use that.
Okay.
Don't waste too much time on just a cover. Just get one. You know the cover I have? I've made it back in 2002, and I
What
haven't
was your
touched.
cover again? Can you show it?
Oh, you're gonna laugh. Go on Apple Podcast, iTunes, and wait, get lost. Where's my podcast? No, not now. Wait, not this. Where's podcast? Here, podcast. Come on, let me alone. Leave me alone. Library, shows. Come on, why is not? Here. Can you see it? Go on Apple.
Can you just snap me a picture and send it to me WhatsApp?
Sure.
Thank you.
Damn, I haven't uploaded an audio since 2024 in there. Wow. Okay. Oops, sorry. My bad. I just sent you yours. Oh, okay, let me delete that and
It's
send you
okay.
back. Where's mine? Man, okay. Access to my pictures, select more pictures. Yeah, there you go.
Sounds good. I still have a few questions left, but I know you have to leave. Is there any way where we can meet for another 30 minutes or something, Lorenzo?
I can do it. Let me check my calendar, but can you do it an hour later? Because
Yes.
8 p.m., 8 a.m. my time, that's 9 p.m. your time. Because you guys changed the time, daylight savings hour, it made a difference. Now it's,
Which day are we talking about?
let me check my calendar. Can you do it tomorrow?
Yeah, what time?
Tomorrow, 9 o'clock your time. 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 o'clock in the morning for me.
Yeah. So it's 9 p.m. my time, right?
Yeah, don't make me wake up
Am
at
I
6
changing
o'clock
time
on a
tomorrow?
Saturday morning.
Am I changing time tomorrow?
No, you guys changed last weekend. Remember in Canada and the US, you guys went 1 hour ahead because of summer, daylight savings time.
Oh, I don't even, I was so,
Yeah, they do that usually in the summer to gain 1 more hour of daylight and in the winter to have 1 more hour of sleep.
okay. So 9 p.m. my time, right? I'm
Yeah,
meeting you 9
I'd
p.m.
be happy to
tomorrow.
meet with you tomorrow morning, but please don't make me wake up on a Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. Just joking. I'm just joking. You know,
Okay,
love
so
you, but
if
not
it's
that much. You
Friday
know what I
9
mean?
p.m., isn't that Saturday your time?
Saturday morning, my time. Yes, 8 o'clock in the morning, which is Friday night, 9 p.m. I hope you don't have any plans tomorrow night. Any dates
No,
with
I don't
your
have any plan tomorrow, so it's 9 p.m. my time tomorrow, which is 9 a.m.
8
Saturday.
8 a.m. for me in the morning
Oh,
tomorrow?
because of the time change,
Yes, so
stupid
it's
stuff.
11
Okay.
hours now, not 12. Yeah, you can do
Can I
that.
use the
Yeah,
same
Calendly. Actually, let me write this down so I will know it. Okay, call with. Okay, I'll write it down. Don't worry. Okay, call with. We will keep it short, sweet, to the point. 30 minutes. Okay, we can do 45. It's okay. 45
Yes,
minutes.
please. I'll need it.
No
Yeah.
worries. And also, I'll use that to get a testimonial from you,
Yep.
and I'll show you something that's gonna blow your socks off. What I'm
Ooh, I
building right
can't
now.
wait.
Yep.
Ooh, very
Anyways, I
cool.
hope this has
Yeah.
helped. I gotta jump. I have another
It
call, but
has.
see you
Yep.
tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly in 24 hours at this time, 8 o'clock my time, 9 p.m. your time.
Perfect.
Stay warm, stay
Sounds
safe,
good.
and see you tomorrow.
You too.
Take care. Cheers.
Enjoy. Bye.
Bye.